Hi everybody. Today we have a practice that is great for new beginnings. Really for any time that you want to make room for the new and reconnect with your center and strength. We're going to get started today in child's pose. You can have your knees together, spread out wide, whatever works most comfortably for you. You can have your arms extended out for a little bit more of a stretch. Have them by your side if you want this to be really restorative to start. Whatever you need. We're just going to spend a couple of breaths getting settled in. Inhaling and exhaling. Making sure you're dropping your head to the floor. You can even roll your forehead along the mat, give it a little bit of a massage. Just start listening to the sound of your breath. Finding some deeper breathing than maybe you found all day. Inhaling deep and exhaling deep. New beginnings can be scary sometimes, but we do always have the strength within us to get through them, and that's what we're going to be working to connect with today. So on your next inhale, let's come up to our tabletop position. We're just going to keep moving with our breath, trying to sync up with our breathing. And just some cat-cows. Inhaling to your cow and exhaling to your cat. Move at your own pace here. Maybe you're moving a little bit quicker today. Maybe you're going a little bit slower. Finding movements that feel good to you. You can sway side to side. Find some hip circles. Paying attention to what you need in this moment of transition and what your body needs as well. One more. Inhaling deep into our cow. Pushing our heart forward. And exhaling into our cat. Feeling our palms pressing into the floor. And let's all find a neutral spine. On an inhale, you're going to extend your right arm forward. Engage your core to find some balance as you extend your left leg back. On our own breath again here, we're going to find some crunches in. So let's take an inhale together and exhale to crunch. Inhale, exhale to crunch. Let's do 3 more of those on your own pace of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Inhaling and exhaling to crunch. And then release. Same on the other side, extending your left arm out, right leg back, finding some balance, engaging that core, that center of you. To crunch. And inhale to extend. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to extend. Following your breath. And one more. And release. Wonderful. I'll just give your ankles some circles here. Plant your feet and get ready to press into our first downward facing dog of the day. You can pedal out your feet here. My hamstrings are always really tight, so it's hard for me to settle right into a down dog without any movement. So just find anything that feels good here to start opening up through the back body. Feeling your hands connected to the ground, your heels pressing towards the floor. Bend knees are totally okay here. Make sure that you're dropping your head, releasing it. You can give it some nods, yes and no. Make sure your jaw is loose. Let's find one breath together here before we start to move again. Inhaling deep. And exhaling. exhaling to empty, creating space within us. So we're going to lift our right leg up into the air. Drop the foot, stack the hips. Find some opening here. Maybe you do some circles with your knee. Oops, circles with your knee if that works and feels good for you. And then let's bring it back up tall and inhale. And extend forward into a crunch. On the exhale, just right in the center. Inhale back to three-legged dog. And exhale to bring your foot through your palms this time. I'm going to drop the knee. Take a twist, lifting your right leg all the way up to the sky. Right arm, I'm all backwards today. Right arm all the way up to the sky. Drop it back down. Untuck the toes, and then inhale, lift up. And then exhale, drop your chest forward. Cactus your arms, open up through your chest and your heart. Inhale your arms back up. Drop your palms, tuck your toe. Step back into plank. Hold here before exhaling back into down dog. One inhale and exhale here. And then let's do that on the other leg. Lifting your left leg up, stacking your hips, doing some circles if that feels good, creating space and movement in the body. Back up to straight. Exhale through to the crunch. Inhale to three-legged dog. Exhale to bring your foot through your palms. Drop your knee. Find the twist with your left arm up this time. Extending, creating length. Drop your hand. Inhale to rise. Exhale to cactus your arms. Find almost a cow back here, really opening up through your chest, your heart, your neck. Arms back up to straight. Back on the floor, plank pose, taking one breath here, connecting with our core, that center of ourselves, before exhaling back to down dog. Wonderful. We're going to step forward to the top of our mats and fold here. Finding a ragdoll pose. You can have your feet together, further apart. Swaying here. Loosening up through the back body. Finding heaviness in your arms and your neck. One more round of breath. Inhaling. And exhale to release. We're going to rise very slowly on an inhale, one vertebrae at a time. Your neck being the last thing to lift. Awesome. Settle into a mountain pose here. Wonderful. Let's keep moving. So inhale your arms up above your head. Exhale to fold. Inhale into a chair pose. Have your toes together, your heels a little far apart, or you can be wider if your lower back is sore. Settle in here, lifting up through your arms, sinking into your hips. Inhaling. And exhale to fold. Step back into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale. And move through a chaturanga dandasana, meaning an upward facing dog, cobra, and then back into downward facing dog. And inhale your left leg up into the sky. Step it forward. Find a twist, lifting your left arm up. Dropping it back down. Engage your core. Inhale up into our crescent warrior. Stay here. Now let's twist towards your left. Dropping your left arm, swinging it around. Staying engaged through your legs to keep your balance. Twisting towards that left side. So your arm back up and open into warrior two. Reverse, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten your leg. Turn your foot, meet in center. Take a breath here. Open into warrior two with your right leg bent this time. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to pinwheel your arms down to the ground. Meet in that plank pose. Stay here. We're going to take our right leg and crunch it to our right tricep and back. Left tricep and back. Center and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here, and let's move on to the other side. Inhaling our right leg up, stepping it forward through our palms. Finding the twist, lifting your right arm all the way up into the sky, dropping it back down, engaging your core to lift up strong into our crescent warrior. Finding stability and ease here, our balance, before opening up towards the right side, keeping our legs strong. Back to center. Open up to our warrior two. Inhale to reverse, extending through that right side body. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Stay, straighten the front leg, turn. Find a breath here. Opening back up to warrior two with our left leg bent this time. Reversing. Moving forward, down into plank. And crunching with the left leg this time towards the left tricep, back. Right tricep, back. Into the center, back. Meet in our down dog. One cycle of breath here together. Inhaling and exhaling. Make your way to the front of the mat. Fold. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale to release. Inhale up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up into the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms. Step back down into our plank pose and move through another Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog or cobra or cow. You're got sore low backs and meet us down in downward facing dog. Breathe in here and all the way out, emptying. And walk your hands to the back of the mat. Meet in a forward fold. On inhale, we're going to sit back into our chair pose. We're going to do some twists here in our chair pose. It's so great to twist, I think, when we're trying to create space, getting rid of the old and making room for the new. So you can bring your hands to heart center. We'll start by twisting to the right, keeping your legs in chair. Maybe hooking your left elbow around your right knee, giving some leverage to twist even further. If you can open your arms. Whatever feels good here. Twisting with each inhale, growing longer, and with each exhale, further twisting out the old. Another breath here, inhaling to extend, exhaling, twist out the old. And then release. Sit back into a chair and an inhale, and let's do the other side, twisting towards the left now. Hands at heart center, twist. Maybe you can hook your right arm around your left leg to give you some more leverage for that twist. Again, inhaling, thinking of lengthening, stretching out into all the space you deserve to take up. exhaling to twist out the old and make room for the new. One more breath here, inhaling, exhaling, and then release. Ooh, a little wobbly. Reconnecting with your breath here. And then we're going to walk our hands back out to meet in a plank pose. Holding this for a few breaths, pushing our palms into the ground, lifting up through our back body, feeling our center, the strength that we have within us before dropping the knees. And sitting back onto our sits bones. We are almost done here, just a couple more core engaging exercises and a couple more twists to finish up. So we're gonna lay back and hug your knees into your chest. Massage your lower back. And then rock up to a seated position for us to take some yogic bicycles. Fall back, pull one leg in, twist towards that side, and switch with your breath. We're just going to do a couple rounds of this here. Moving with your breath as you twist and engage your core. You can pick up the speed if you want to, or keep it nice and slow. You can feel your core with both. Just do a few more rounds of breath here, inhaling and exhaling. One more each side. And then release. Tuck your knees into your chest again. Drop your right leg. Twist, supine twist towards the right. You can cactus your arms. Put them out into a T shape. You can have your head turned to face your left side to deepen the twist. Feel the way the ground holds you. Feel into the twist, the way that we're still making room for new. And then inhale back to center. And switch sides. Inhale back to center. Hug your knees into your chest and do some of those lower back massages. A little bit more. Before releasing into Shavasana. Our final pose, the most important. The time here to sit and breathe. We go through new beginnings all the time. Each new cycle of inhaling and exhaling is a new beginning all on its own. Sometimes beginnings can be really exciting, and sometimes they can be really scary. But we always have the strength within ourselves to make it through, as long as we stay connected to our centers, to the truth of who we really are. Always be beneath us, to hold us, and carry us through. And our strength will always be within us to keep us moving forward. as we settle into some silence. Maybe set an intention for what you want this new beginning to look like. And slowly bring some movement back into your fingers and your toes. Circles of your ankles with your wrists. Turning over to the right side. Pausing here for a second before pushing up to find a seat together. One with just a few cycles of breath, inhaling and exhaling as one. So bring your hands to heart center. Inhaling the new, exhaling the old, making space. Inhaling the new, exhale to make space. One more time, deepest inhale all day. And exhale to release it all behind us. Namaste.